Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I like to go about what my intuition tells me at the moment. I get the downloads and I hop on here to share with you guys what little bit insights that I am picking up on. Lots of good insights, lots of good a lot of matters on the LGBTQ plus community. I'm picking up a lot of that energy at this time. Also, Cancer season, I cannot wait for Cancer season. I feel like I'm preparing with the Three of Wands energy, preparing for this season. I feel like a lot of the Gemini energy I have been very quiet, for that matter. Very quiet. I feel like I have been in hermit mode for the most part of Gemini season. A lot of the changes that has happened, a lot of shifts, also a lot of changes with the Death card. I'm using the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. I will go ahead and put all of that info down in the description box, but welcome to another reading. I am also posting a Cancer season all signs video when I am ready to tap into that. Just so stay tuned for that video. Right now, I feel like I'm focusing more on specific energies that I am picking up, specific situations and people as well. But most of all, the energy that I am picking up is on the matters of our LGBTQ plus community. A lot of this situation is happening in your work environment, could possibly be happening in your circle. Okay, with whomever you surround yourself with, this is very important. This is you having to step up and having to prove not so much of yourself, you say. Okay, this has nothing to do with, you know, having to show off or boast or any of that, but most importantly, having to take pride in your work, take pride in what you have been working on, per se. This is mostly about what you stand for and what it is that you have been dedicating your time and energy on. Gemini season has brought a lot of insights and new insights, new perspective, and also a shift in our perception too. So if you guys have noticed that there has been a lot of fogginess as well, a sense of fogginess, that is having to also reprogram our perception. That's very deep, I'm feeling. This you having to defend yourself, I'm getting is especially in business matters. Okay, if you are one in the LGBTQ plus community and there are some matters that needs your attention at this time, in regards to your business, in regards to your small business, or you having to startups. My speech isn't like very good. It has not been. It has to do a lot with being in hermit mode and having to like pick up on a lot of information, and sometimes when it does that, especially during this full moon, there has been a lot of downloads that have been coming up and I can't seem to comprehend, keep myself centered. I've like been doing meditations and stuff, but anyway, especially in business matters. with the Ace of Wands, this is giving me an energy of you having to start this new career, you having to start this new job. And I feel like you're really gonna love it. But in the matters of the LGBTQ community, this to me especially is showing up. Your patience has been paying off. The energy and the time that you've been putting on this work, this business, perhaps maybe you having to also change a whole lot about yourself, identity also, maybe your looks, change in your wardrobe, change in your personality. Maybe you have been doing a lot of spiritual practice, spiritual growth. I love that. To me, the Ace of Wands, sorry, I'm still that fog. The Ace of Wands is giving me this energy of all of that patience, the grinding, the you having to find time to just sit with yourself and reanalyze, also reorganize your mind after this fog, this sense of like impatience. Maybe you're getting to a point where you're just kind of like losing a little bit of that hope with the Five of Pentacles. You guys, I'm picking up a lot in this LGBTQ matter, in business matters, with the Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords I have here, and the Six of Pentacles. We really have to be careful and be aware of what's going on in the work environment. A lot of you are having to defend, like I said, defend yourself per se, but more so on what you are contributing to your business, contributing to this establishment, this company that you work for. Really be aware on how you are being treated per se. Like you just do not have time for petty matters, actions, whomever this person is doing this to you, putting this pressure on to you, but just really having to defend what you stand up for and what you have been presenting to this business, this company, and perhaps maybe you having to contribute a lot and putting a lot of time and effort into your business, this little business. But with the Justice card, I feel like a lot of this will come to fruition. You also just having to believe in yourself and picking up that stamina will also help. I love a lot of this energy. Also, you coming into this new chapter with the Ace of Wands with your business, like I said. There's a lot of choosing, you having to sit, coming into an understanding, and also I feel like that shift, that change, the shift in this season also has brought people into a different perspective. Most of us also going into a sense of awakening with the Eight of Cups. This is you having to just really step away from society for a minute, step away from bigger groups. I want to say, like, this is you having to just like go in and understand, put yourself in a state of knowing, gaining more of that self-awareness, Also, this will help you having to understand yourself and then coming back out and showing a really big part of yourself at work. And this will also boost your financial stability. I love that. You also having to boost your confidence with the Six of Pentacles. Coming out of this Five of Pentacles, there is a lot of this proving identity at this time. The Empress card I have here with the Justice card. Again, this LGBTQ situation that's going on in our LGBTQ community. Just be very vigilant with how you present yourself. You know, sometimes the external world can really distort our thinking and our behavioral pattern also. You know, having to prove your identity, or like stepping up as yourself and not just societal standards, but you having to go above and beyond because it's who you are, it is who you are wired, and you also having to contribute to the community, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever project that you're working on, or whatever group you're in. You having to contribute a lot with the Empress card. That gives me a lot of that feminine energy. A female owned business, little business that's growing, and with the situation that you are in with that, you might also be having to defend a lot in your business matters. I'm picking up. You guys, this full moon had me stay up till 5 in the morning. Like, I've only gotten a little sleep. So much of this energy is coming up for me. Just wanted to share this energy with you guys. The collective's going through a lot. You guys are also having to defend a lot of your hard work and dedication. It's a cruel world, you say. You having to fight all of that mental blockage. You guys also are saying you always choosing yourself always over little petty situations. And these moments you feel like you're losing patience. You really do not have time. Time is money. Let's move on, you say. I'm with that. I love that. You having to break yourself from patterns, old patterns. You also having to break yourself from old behavioral patterns and thinking patterns so that you're able to step up. Increase your performance at work. And also having to step up in your relationship also. Whatever relationship that is for you. Your relationship with your mother, your relationship with your brother, your relationship with your coworkers. You having to be the bigger person and just spreading joy. I feel like in this season, a lot of us has stepped up to having to break a lot of that generational mommy and daddy issues, perhaps. The Devil card at the bottom of the deck. There's only so much we can take. With the Five of Swords, this is getting me picking up a lot on having to choose rest always, you know, because stepping out, especially in the mental state that our collective is in, there's so much of that healing that's going on. Emotional healing as well. The Eight of Swords, the bottom of the deck. I'm using like 2 different decks at this time just to clarify and pick up more on little details. I love details. If you love details, hell yeah, we're friends, dude, because I love details. Like when I pick up on an energy, I have to like get curious and get into details more. Also, you guys, some situations at work that does not give you a sense of ease. Someone surrounding you and giving you this sense of discomfort. And their motives, maybe. Guys, notice I'm wearing Skin Snake crop top. It's super cute. It's from Fabletics. Hello, but I got it like at a thrift shop, so it was like less than $10, I think. But I love it. This is one of my favorite tops. But also you notice that it's a snake skin. I love the color green. It's one of my favorite colors, but I feel like it's been the color lately. But notice that I keep saying it's a skin snake. Okay, watch out. Coincidentally, this is the top that I picked to wear today. Just be very vigilant, guys. You know, we rise and we keep spiraling up, and when you are one to really focus on that vision, when you are one to really set this sense of self-discipline within you, with the Emperor card, bottom of the deck, not only are you growing spiritually, but there is something to that also that gives back to you. I love that. Thank you. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just a messenger. You're really having to also put your foot down at work, you guys. This petty situation, this petty person, or this pressure that has been kind of just latching onto you. Just be very vigilant with that. No need to just like, there's a lot of that, hello, skin snake. I just love this top so much. Putting your foot down at work. I need to bring this up again. The Justice, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. An offer I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. This also could be your karma coming around. You know, the journey that you've been on, you having to stay loyal with the Page of Cups, the bottom of the deck. You having to stay loyal again with the Page of Cups, different deck. And you having to create something out of that with a Magician. A lot of this feminine energy too is coming up. Justice card, this is giving me an energy of standing up for what is right to you and not what possibly be what people are throwing at you. A lot of this identity fix, okay? A lot of that shift also that has been happening with yourself, you having to outgrow a lot about yourself, and your personality is, you know, showing up. And a lot of that shows. It shows in the way that you speak, it shows in the way that you move, and your sense of character has changed. I love it. And you having to put your foot down and say, you know, I know what I am, I know what I do, I know what I stand for, and I don't need anyone else's opinions to make me feel a certain way. So Cancer season is coming up also, so this is all going to be washed. I feel like this is all going to be like washed off. Your energy is going to be renewed. Gemini season just kind of has to like, we're picking up a lot on what Gemini, a lot of the insights that Gemini has brought to us in this season. It definitely has brought me into silence. Gemini season. I didn't like it. I hated it, honestly. I still am kind of just like, I'm over it. Like, I'm getting really impatient. I'm ready for Cancer season already. I was up until 5 in the morning. This full moon has kept me up. I like smoked a little bit. I'm gonna pull up a card. You guys, Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups in different decks. Like, this is also a masculine energy. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a comfort card for all of us as a collective. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. I hope that you stick around and come around more often to, you know, just pick up on some energies. Like, I just hop on here and I just, the intuition, especially during full moon, for me, feels very extreme and also very transformative. That's a really big word. Transformative. There is a shift on our energy, you guys. Ascending. We are ascending. And a lot of that collective ascending, a lot of that shift, a lot of that change has brought everybody into a stronger sense of self. Your character showing up. Your character is growing. Your character, think of a video game. Think of you creating your own avatar. Like, this is your avatar in this lifetime, in this moment in time. I'm still shuffling. I want to pick up a card, comfort card. I use it for comfort, for your guidance for the day, your guidance for the week, however you want to use it. First one that came up, stop trying to fix people. It is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own paths. It's like we're taking away their own lessons. You know what I mean? And although sometimes we lose our patience with people because of their actions and because they're just rude, and it's like one of your biggest pet peeve is people just like, you know, common sense. Energize yourself with the weather. The second one that came up, enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the trees, the cleansing rain, or the clarity after a snowstorm. Snowstorm, I'm telling you, a lot of this Gemini energy going into Cancer season will wash all of that off. This will increase your aliveness. The third one, see your emotions as teachers. I love this one. Emotions can be vehicles for transformation. What did I say about the transformation? Whether joyous or challenging, they can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. All of that identity change. We're almost 30 minutes in. All of that identity change right now, guys, it's teaching you a lot. You're learning so much from the lessons about you having to harness your emotions and not letting it drive you, but you having to use all of that strength, and you also gaining a lot of strength. I think we have gained a lot of strength as a collective during Gemini season because we've picked up on so many insights intellectually, you know what I mean? And growing emotionally resilient. Be a comfort to yourself. Comfort is an inside job. Speak to yourself in a loving, positive way. Do something that nourishes you and your body. Also, I needed to add that because we never know when our body has given up on us. And we just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And then we deny to ourselves that our body is more than capable of having to move and keep going. But also we need to take a pause and realize that our body also needs that nourishment. Know in this moment all is well. I love it. Be comfort to yourself. Be a comfort to yourself. So much of this Page of Cups is showing up, and I think that has been the root of all of your fortunes, your prosperity, your abundance, because the day you made a vow to your time and dedication to a certain situation, or even having to fight for love, fight for like what you feel is right, always having to step up and fighting for your emotions, because it matters too, because you also are a very empathetic energy. You're also having to pick up on a lot of energy around you because you are such an empathetic individual, and that is something to honor. You say, embrace your imperfections. There, in this picture, there are butterflies and if you can see, like a bowl cracked. That tells me that that gives me this energy of you having to accept your avatar, you coming into an alignment with yourself. And no matter the pain that you've been through, no matter the ugly in you, you say, like, those cracks represents you having to accept yourself as you are and the person you have shaped to be. You've become this person, this character that you had made yourself to be. That's also is to be accepted and to be recognized by you, you know? all of that hard work, all of that staying loyal to yourself. And although there has been a lot of energies that have been kind of diminishing your light or diminishing, belittling you also, we get a lot of that energy, you know what I mean? Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. I am a Virgo sun, so I have a tendency to make everything perfect around me. I have a tendency to be perfect all the time, but also what I get from that is that practice makes perfect, you know? No, I wasn't always this person that was well organized in mind. I wasn't always organized in mind. I wasn't always organized in what I say and what I do. Yes, I keep things clean all the time. And yes, I do pace around the house, and I literally organize every little detail, every little thing on my nightstand, and I do organize everything in the kitchen as well. For no reason, sometimes I just go in there and I just start organizing, but that's just who I am, all right? Don't judge me. This isn't about me though. It's the fact that nothing is perfect, but practice makes perfect. So if you are one to wake up every day and do that little routine, do that little thing that you always do your little prayer you do every morning or before you go to bed, that makes every little detail, every little thing in your life easier. Do you know what I mean? It makes it effortless. You having to take the time and also having to be willing to take the time to do that prayer or to do that ritual, that makes all the difference in what you do in your daily routine. You say that it makes the task easier. Although there has been this big fog during Gemini season, all of that is washing away. Summer is here. Everybody's just like taking naps. Oh, you guys are like little sloths. I imagine like little sloths, you guys just like creating this comfort. I just reorganized and rearranged my room again. I'd be organizing all day, especially when I'm overwhelmed with emotions, you guys. When I'm overwhelmed with emotions, like it comes to me so fast all at the same time. Also, my brain works really fast. And so what I do is I pace around the house and I just organize little thing. I literally had like rearranged my whole room. I like the new setup. I always say that every time I do a rearrangement. I always say to myself, oh my gosh, I love this setup. And I say that every single time when I rearrange my room. Also, full moon in Sagittarius, you guys. This is the shift. This is the change. Again, me rearranging my room, that was a big push. That was a big change for me. When you get this sense of you having to feng shui your environment, let's just say you having to feng shui your living room, and also as simple as you having to feng shui your bathroom. I do it all the time. Feng shui your bathroom, you guys. Please. That makes all the difference in your mood, your spirit when you walk into the bathroom. Clean, everything organized, okay? That is also bringing in a different, fresh, new energy into your environment, into your surroundings, okay? This full moon is having to inhale the good and exhale what does not serve you purpose any longer. I love that so much. And Cancer season is upon us, so that means that it's going to have to push and wash all of that snake energy away. Snakes on the grass, you can see them, you can sense them coming to you, and here you are with a Page of Cups. Does not faze you, baby. Does not faze you. I love you so much. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me do that reading. I will be posting the Cancer season all signs. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.